Nobody talk about that period of your life where like you don't know what you're doing. When it's like I got no idea the direction I'm headed in, and what I thought I was doing, I'm actually not. When you feel lost, trapped in that moment, a couple things can happen. You could let it trap you, or you could get away. I only thought about this because I was scrolling the other day, and it's crazy. Everybody is an expert at something. Stock trading, the workout gurus who know exactly what you need to do to meet your body goals, chefs like myself, sports bettors. Man, the list could really go on all day. And I realized ain't nobody talking about what it actually took to learn it or showing how gritty it got before that shit actually worked out. I remember that time when I was feeling like I had no clue what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. And for real, even after having great ideas, replaying them in my head and thinking to myself like, man, that is not gonna work. I just feel like not enough people talking about that period of time, because unless you make it to the league or you a rapper, it's even people who extremely educated who go through this period of, let's call it transition. And what this false sense of like success gives to the rest of the world is that it's embarrassing or like it's uncommon to struggle. Like if you somebody that's struggling and not where you want to be, or for real, not where the rest of the world feel like you should be, in a sense, you don't got no worth. I know I said I was done vlogging on this channel. I don't have a mic on, so if you can't hear me that good, I'm sorry. It's hot, I got the air on. But yeah, I know I said I was done vlogging on this channel, but I decided I'm not. And I decided that for a couple different reasons. Mainly because I'm so much more than a chef. I'm so much more than somebody who just goes and gives food out. And really, me going and giving the food out is not even about the content or, you know, the potential brands I can collab with, or, you know, none of that stuff. Obviously, we want to get paid for the things that we do, but that never started off as my intention. Honestly, I never even wanted to, I'm hitting all type of bumps. I never even wanted to do the whole giveaway to the homeless and record it, mainly because of the narrative that I know is gonna put in people's head. Oh, he just doing it for clout. Oh, he just da-da-da. So mainly I really didn't want to do that just because of that. But for real, I'm gonna just tell y'all the story. When I first moved to Houston, me going and giving food away was really just to get random people to try my food and to give me a review, because I was new to the city. I wanted to get the word out there. I wanted to get my name out there and show they was flying and show that, you know, I'm capable of delivering a good product. And so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna just whip some meals up, go out, give them away, and let that be that. So as I was out one day and I was looking for somebody who looked like they would actually give me a chance, because obviously giving somebody food off the street in a bag, you don't see them, they not in the kitchen, the restaurant, nothing. It's kind of, you know, you're gonna be a little skeptical. So I walked past the man, bro was recording me. I walked past the man, and he looked at me, he was like, what about him? It's like, nah, he don't really look like he, you know, mentally there. Honestly, I was judging. But I spent the block, I said, you know what, let me just see. And I seen him sat down, I watched him for a minute. I always scout the people before I actually walk up to them, because you just never know what you get yourself into. And I was like, let me just see. And I ended up walking up to him and sitting down, sharing a meal with him, sharing a conversation with him. And it opened up my eyes to something so much bigger than just me getting the word out there about the fact that I can cook. And it changed my whole perspective. And from that point on, from that day on, this was the only thing I wanted to do. And nothing fulfills me like going out and actually trying to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like giving somebody some encouraging words and being real intentional about it. Like it's not, sometimes I don't always record the people who I get on the camera. It's not always about recording them or getting the video or getting the content. sometimes it's just about trying to go out there and make a difference. Reminding somebody that their life has purpose and that they bigger than the situation that they may be facing. So I said I was done vlogging, but I changed my mind on that. I'm back, and they're not gonna be no in-depth, no, trying to do all the special effects and stuff. Sometimes, man, I be having a word that I feel like the rest of the world would benefit from hearing, and so I do just want to turn the camera on and talk. And that's who I am. Anybody that know me know, like, if you come to me with a problem, not only am I gonna try to give you a solution, but I'm gonna tell you the real. So if you don't want to hear the real, I'm the wrong person to talk to, and I've always been like that my whole life. My mom always been like that with me. Don't come to her with a problem if you don't expect to hear the real. And sometimes it's not what you want to hear in that moment, and sometimes it might hurt your feelings. But a lot of times when we get our feelings hurt, that's just something that we just needed to hear. And it's not gonna always be sunshine and rainbows when it comes to stuff like that. So sometimes I do just want to turn the camera on and I just want to talk. I just want to come from a place of vulnerability and explain to people, like, you're not the only one. Whatever it is that you're going through, whatever the situation is, maybe we not going through the exact same situation, but you're not the only one going through something, man. And your situation do not define you. And that's the biggest thing when I'm out here and I'm giving away food and I'm being authentically who God intended for me to be. Sometimes y'all see the video and I get lost for words, like, sometimes it's because my feelings are hurt by what my brother or sister may be going through in that moment. Sometimes I just don't know the words to say to encourage them and not offend them, because I never want to offend nobody that I don't know. Now, if I know you, it's different. I don't really care about offending you. I don't care. You need to hear what I got to say, and I'm going to say it. But when I don't know somebody and they're already in a place that obviously they not comfortable in, it's sometimes I just can't find the words, and I pray that God, give me the words in all of those situations. Moving forward, I'm growing every day in that aspect, but sometimes I just can't find the words to say that I feel like will encourage them in that moment and instill some life. So all I could be is a listening ear. Sometimes they just want to talk and vent. Sometimes they just want somebody to hear them out. It's all type of different situations with dealing with people that's on the street. And so I don't really want to rub nobody the wrong way, man, for real. And that's just what it come down to. So for this particular video, I just wanted to tell y'all, like, I'm back vlogging, and they're not gonna be like super in-depth vlogs. They're not gonna be all the fancy transitions, and I just want to come to y'all with some real content, some real shit, and just be me. Just be me, because there's somebody out there that can relate to everything that I'm going through. Maybe you can relate to my morning routine. Maybe you can relate to, the way I take care of my dog. Maybe you can. I don't know, but I know it's somebody out there that can relate to something that I might say. I know it's some words that I can give somebody that's gonna encourage you and motivate you to get up and maybe do that thing that you've been putting off for a minute. So yeah, I'm back, and as I always end my videos when I used to do the vlogs and talk to y'all, go out and be legendary.